Hello. Yes, Mark. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, had a long day. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've been there. Okay. Or you want to know why am I? Okay. Um. All right. It's okay. Personally, um, yeah, yeah, true. On a personal note, um, I have an ICT background, so Bitcoin, as you know, is cryptocurrency. It's tech-driven, so it quickly caught up with me. But despite that, there are certain things I enjoy when it comes to Bitcoin, like it's liberal. There's the freedom. You can do what you want with your money. I hate standing in long queues. I'm being very honest. Yeah, for long I've been disappointed when you want my money, mainly in Zimbabwe. Yeah, when you're in our country right now, it's hectic. So you have to think twice before you visit a bank because you can spend the whole day. So that's the first challenge. Or when you want to do a transfer, like we used to procure some ICT equipment outside, so it's affecting my business badly. Like when we want some equipment, we do a TT. The TT, we are being told that it can't sell through. It's taking ages. But with Bitcoin, it's just instant. So you realize those things. They put you off with the fears. So those are some of the things on a personal note. To name a few, but I can the list goes on and on. But those are some of the immediate things. And you notice the inflationary thing. You can't like with our current money we use. There's a challenge. Not talking of the other which has been removed, but now the value is going down. So you notice that the money in my bank account right now, if I put $500 today, tomorrow the value has gone down. Because as much as we may want to accept this or not accept the fact, the informal market is the one which is running the road. You see, so someone has to rate my money in the bank account and give it a value, but I banked 500 US dollars. I can't get it back 500 US dollars. It's 40% less. So that challenge on its own, it means I'm losing value. But when I have my Bitcoin, it's going up every day. I think we enjoyed that way back in the 80s when we had money in our bank accounts, like in POSB. I remember my parents when they said I put $100 as a savings, and at the end of a year they give us another $10 on top. It was accruing value. But this thing is no longer. It's no longer like that now. Yeah. Okay. How I started, it was just reading online because no one was talking about it yet. So when I read it online, it caught my eye that there is such type of a money which is global, which is instant, which is gaining value. Then I watched the Bitcoin tracker and watched where it started. It was gaining value. The adoption was still less when I knew Bitcoin because I knew it when it was just incepted. So I was a bit excited that you can have something you hold online and you can buy online stuff. Then you were using it for online mainly. It wasn't where it is now, where you find Pick and Pay South Africa retail is trailing it. It wasn't like that. Yeah. So that's the time I started it. So I was paying my domains, hosting. We were paying, and it was interesting. It was easy to pay. Then Visa cards could work. So I was enjoying the interfacing between the digital currency and my fiat. There was a bit of stability there. But when the stability started failing, you see now, the center could not hold for our local fiat. Then I had to make that now an option. Mainly when you're doing international transfers, when you're doing remittances. I used to have my brother who is outside, and I'll say, can I send you money? Then we have long hassles of getting the money. Western Union doesn't have money. I have to send. So it was a hassle. So I later decided and said, no, just send me Bitcoin. That's the easiest. Send me Bitcoins. Of course, he could send me Bitcoins, but the community was too small who were accepting it, you see. So we started building our peer-to-peer guys whom I knew. We started accepting Bitcoins just like that. So it made life easier for us. Like if my friend has got some money, I would just send him the Bitcoins equivalent and would have settled something. Okay. Bitcoin has many options of purchasing it. If you're in our country where I am now, it's not easy. So you want the current environment I'm in, isn't it? Okay. I'm asking your question that do you want just a general way of buying Bitcoins, or the way we do when we are in this type of environment? All right. Yeah, here it's very tricky. It's not as easy as outside because normally you buy bitcoins via your bank account. So it means you can do a transfer. For example, you can go on websites. Um, there are several of them. Blockchain.info, Wirex. You can go on spectralcoin.com and others. You just go, you do your TT normally. But in Zimbabwe, you can no longer do a transfer from here. So it means you cannot buy bitcoins that way. We used to get bitcoins via our Visa, like the Econet Visa card. It was easier because it's on your phone. So you could just generate the card, virtual card, and then you buy your bitcoins, and even any other bank. But now because the Visa cards, all the bank cards have been banned and stopped, you can no longer use that. So it's not easy for a person on the ground to buy. But Bitcoin survives when things are like that because it uses what we call the P2P, peer-to-peer. So peer-to-peer is working very well because one person to another, you can just exchange on what we call localbitcoins.com. So on local coins, you locate each other easily. Yes, someone who has Bitcoin, someone who has money, and its value is established using the guidelines. So on local Bitcoins, it's so easy because you just locate each other. You find someone who is there. How many GF? You look on the current rate because it's real-time global. It's easy. Then you agree on the rate. Then you exchange with any currency you have. That's all. Yep. So that's the other easiest one. Yeah, it's truly, I have now focused and changed all my reserves to Bitcoin because right now that's where I can protect my investment. I don't want to lie to you. I'll give you a true example of what I've done, what I've did in the near past. I had about $1,000. I just put it in my wallet. That's all I did, just holding it. I just put it in my wallet. That's where there's a period when Bitcoin shot seriously from about 1,000 value. I think it's about a year ago. It went up crazy. I won't lie to you. And I found in my wallet, I had about, if not 4,000 worth of USD. And I just changed it. That's all I have to do, and I'm spending that money. So that's the other thing. I didn't need to work or to invest. So later I explored other options, and one like you, I'm into Bitcoin mining. It's quite exciting. I do cloud mining and I do the real mining. It's quite exciting. It's easy, and I'm getting extra Bitcoins because Bitcoin is now above the US dollar. So I have more than forex. if Bitcoin is worth about 13,200 in Zimbabwe today, imagine. And I managed. It's already there. Yes. So you notice that globally, right now Zimbabwe, we are the place where it's most expensive on planet Earth. I think there are other factors which are pushing, yes. But now if I buy bitcoins outside, it's easier. I just tell my brother to send me bitcoins. He buys them at around 6,000, 7,000, and I simply sell them off. That's all. That's all you need to do. It's an asset. For me, I consider them as a stock, as an asset. Because in Zimbabwe, I think you know, there isn't anything much defined about Bitcoin yet. So we're just taking it as an asset, which is a digital asset, which you can possess and exchange and trade as you want, like stocks. Yeah. It's exciting. You, you know, yeah, it's no longer fantasy. I've been tracking Bitcoin for a while. It's real. You know what? My kid has got a Bitcoin wallet. I actually did a Bitcoin mining wallet for him, and the other one, my newly born daughter. I deposited $20 then, which is a few months ago. Right now, if you check, it's over 200. It's more than a saving, which any other bank can do right now. If I put that money in a bank right now in Zimbabwe, there would be nothing. Bank charges are negative. Man, given what's happening with our, yeah, yeah, it's quite exciting. It's only the only thing which I'm finding, the knowledge is not yet out there. People do not have the knowledge. They do not understand it. So the other thing I spend my time as a hobby doing is chatting, discussing, social groups, social media. I give the best I can to my peers, to people who need help and assistance. I assist them to understand. At least if you're armed with that knowledge, you can survive. Because our situation is about survival right now. It's all about trying to make your business work, because businesses are going down. Your business may not survive if you don't know how to play around. So some people do not even have other options. Unemployment rate is 9%. So at 90%, the youth have nothing to do. But at least you have a mobile phone, you have got your internet bundles. You can spend your time doing Bitcoin mining. Cloud mining is better. At the end of the day, you have something. Yeah. Yeah, there's another. There's another actually, which is quite more exciting than Bitcoin. It's called the Steam Dollar. Steam Dollar. Steam it. Yeah, you can check steamit.com. Steemit right now, I think we have lots of people I have hooked on Steemit. These are writers. So on Steemit, if you write an article, a blog, right? On Facebook, if you post something, they don't reward you for your content, isn't it? But if you go on the blockchain on Steemit, if you write something, you are rewarded by the amount of likes which your post gets. We call them upvotes. So if 300 people like what you have written, they like. Every like gathers is some fraction of the Steam Dollar. A Steam Dollar is equivalent to 1 to 1.5 United States dollar. So it's actually slightly above the United States dollar. So there is a wallet attached to your profile. Take it like Facebook. But there is a wallet. For all the posts you do, you are paid. You see, you are paid according to the number of, how do they validate? They say the closest we can give value to your work. It doesn't mean that's the value. It's how many people read it and like it. So Steam Dollar can be converted again on Shapeshift, which is another website for cryptocurrencies. So it means once I'm paid all my Steam Dollars, like I do posts, there's a guy I want to give you a real-time scenario 3 months ago. Actually, he works He works in the government somewhere there. I trained him, steam it. And after doing that, one night, he created a profile, and then he did one article. Do you know, in 14 hours, the article was paid how much? Man, I was shocked. I've never even written such an article. In 14 hours, he got $713. I will show you. I'll give you the link after the this chat. I'll give you the link, and you will see the article. It's open. It's a public. You see all the articles. You can see even the wallets, because in cryptocurrency they do what we call public ledgers. It's public. It's open. I'll give you the link, and you're going to see this guy. His account is not even 6 months old. He is getting a livelihood. Actually, one article paid him his salary. You see now. Because once you're getting that amount per month. So he has been blogging. Other articles he did were $50, $100, $200. You see, all the articles are there, and the money you get, they're open, they're public. So that's one. And there are other guys, they were so much excited. So I just encouraged them into that, and they are getting a living. You're just, your intellectual property is paying you real time. You're doing away with the bookshops and those publishers who don't want to pay you, and so forth. So you see, cryptocurrency is not like what other people might think. It's actually a real life situation where it's helping people. So I've been training young people to blog, who write, spending hours on WhatsApp and Facebook. So they are spending now time writing. Yeah, which is actually good. By profession, I'm a professional ICT person. Passion, my past, I'm a writer. So I spend time blogging. That's how I discovered Steemit. You see now. So I like blogging. I like chatting. Part-time writer and blogger. Yeah, that's what I enjoy. And you know, coming with the internet, I interact with people. I like interacting with people. So I've been linking up groups, chat rooms. So I spend my time there. Yeah. All right. My work at my company, I've been a general IT person, but right now I'm in a specialty of cryptocurrency analyst, because it's becoming part of what we are working on. So I'm doing research. So I'm now a researcher. That's what I'm spending much time on, cryptocurrency use, mainly in Africa and Zimbabwe. So I'm spending much time analyzing the trends of blockchain systems, because we are thinking of developing platforms which use the blockchain as well. Yes, because our company is partly IT and partly telecoms. So we are thinking of products that work for our people and the environment, but which have blockchain support. Yeah, financial technology to say. Yeah. So I'm just a fintech analyst, but pardon? I'm 34. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's nice. It's oh, that's great. I think it will. Yeah. Yeah, we want to see what other people are doing, and it really gives us exposure. You need to interact. And like right now, we are receiving interactions from outside. United States, Pakistan, India. They're calling us. How are you doing it in Zimbabwe? Your price of Bitcoin is 13,200. What's happening here? So they don't understand. Yeah. They can't understand it. Like a guy called Nicola from Serbia. He was saying, how? I don't understand when Bitcoin is 13,000 there and here is, what's happening? And he said, welcome to our country. Yeah, I'll send you the link of the guy. Actually, he's called Tinashe. I'll send you. You're going to see his article. I'll send you other guys who are blogging from Zimbabwe on Steemit. There are beautiful stories there, right? Uh, oh yeah, we have got a Bitcoin. I'll send you the link of our Bitcoin groups. Yeah, it's a hive of activity. It's a hive of activity. They are helping each other. Oh, what's the current situation in Bitcoin? How do I open my wallet? How do I secure it? So there are a lot of guys who just take it to help, to give information, to assist. No, use that website. It's more secure. Use that website. What problem am I facing? I've lost my key. What should I do? So that's how we are growing our skill. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Yeah. It's all right. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Same to you.